Wow. Hey. Hier muss ich weiter. Jawohl. Hey, lauf doch schneller.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Oh.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me.
Ha.
Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be still, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the sun.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who
Wer
made
ist hier
me
eigentlich
is some
drin?
sort of disembodied entity. Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
So, hier ist der Doktor.
Maybe Edgar.
Dr.
can help me
Swansea.
with this one.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song.
Oh oh, was
You're
ist
a
jetzt?
woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory.
Oh oh. Haha.
And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What
So,
happened?
gucken,
The
was der jetzt
hospital has
dazu
been
sagt.
attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse.
Oh,
Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd
Blutsauger.
saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of When suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
So, mal gespannt, was ich jetzt überhaupt machen darf.
If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened, lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I understand your need for blood and will not get in your way.
Huh.
But if you could refrain from feeding within these walls, it would go a long way to defending your case.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Thank you, Edgar.
Okay. Jetzt wissen wir mehr.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the
Gehen wir ins
docks.
Zimmer hier. Ich mal hier alles sammle.
It's locked, all right.
Zack. So, weil mit 1140 EP kann man sich schon mal wieder weitermachen. Blutkappe ist. Was kann ich noch machen? Okay, das langt nicht mehr. Das ist auch immer nicht schlecht. Sonst geht nichts mehr. Gucken, was in der Nacht passiert. So. Gut. Was kann ich hier alles herstellen noch? Geht jetzt von jedem zwei? Ne, geht nicht. Kaliumpermanganat brauche ich. Müsste ich aber jetzt haben. Nee. Schade. Jetzt muss ich doch noch mal kurz gucken. Achtung, da. Scharnhampton, aber ich weiß, dass ich hier unten jemand noch heilen kann. Da war es nicht.